If you're planning a trip to Serbia, one of the problems you're going to run into is what to eat. And it's only a problem because the food is so good, you'll want to eat everything. All of this is to say you should plan ahead, and that's what I'd like to help you do in this video. So if you research food in Serbia, the first thing you'll read about is how good it is. Truly, some of the best food in Europe, some of the best food in the world. The second thing you'll probably read about is it is meat, meat, and more meat. I used to joke with Serbians that it's meat for appetizer, meat for dinner, and meat for dessert, but it's only half a joke because it's kind of true. Another thing you'll read about is kafanas. And kafanas are awesome places to get traditional Serbian food. Probably the most famous one is in Skadarlija. It's called Dva Jelena. I don't think it's any better than the other kafanas I've been to, so definitely go to a kafana. But if you go in Skadarlija, I think it's just a little more expensive. It's not one of the places that we're going to highlight in this video. I want to take you to 3 different places, and we're going to show you some of the best foods in Serbia that you should definitely eat when you're here. If you're reading about Serbian foods, the first one you'll read about is Cevapi, and you should definitely have Cevapi while you're here, but I don't think you should go just anywhere. And the real reason I think correlates with the fact that Serbians smoke like crazy, like lots of cigarettes. So because of that, if you get Cevapi in some random place, I think it's going to be oversalted and dry. I would recommend you go somewhere specific that you've researched, and I'll show you my favorite place for Cevapi. After that, I'm going to take you to our local kafana that's out in Senjak. It's actually like a new restaurant that's themed or made to be like a kafana. It's super awesome, but the real kafanas are hundreds of years old, and to be honest, the place we're going to go is pretty new. Still, any of the places that are made to be like a kafana are going to play lots of traditional Serbian music, have traditional Serbian menus, and they're just really great. The third place we're going to take you is where I'd recommend to eat if you want to have traditional Serbian food in Old Town. It's also a place that's kind of like themed to be like a kafana, but it's pretty great, and it's not super expensive. And in that third place, I want to show you, if I were vegetarian, here's what I would have for traditional Serbian food. It's a really hard question, because like I was saying, Serbian food is meat, meat, and more meat. If you're going to eat vegetarian, it's difficult. I'll hook you up. All that said, let's go over to a neighborhood called Vracar, and I'll show you my favorite place for Cevapi. As we said before, you should have Cevapi in Serbia. It's kind of the national dish of the Balkans, but you shouldn't go just anywhere. It'll probably be dry and salty if you just go anywhere. So I'd recommend you come out to this place in Vracar. So where I recommend you go for Cevapi is Savčić. On Google, you'll have to look for Cevapjenica Savčić Vracar. I think it has multiple locations, but the one in Vracar is easily walkable from the center. So this is what Cevapi looks like. They're like little mincemeat sausages. And in a good place, they're gonna have fantastic bread and what's called kaymak that comes with it. Kaymak is kind of like a whole fat cream. It's like somewhere between cream and cheese, but it's not really a cream cheese. If the Cevapi is hot, it's gonna start melting and get super buttery on the plate. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Come to Serbia, do not miss out on kaymak. You can also see here a shopska salad. I super recommend shopska salad. It's definitely my wife's favorite salad in Serbia. And you can see it's really just cut up tomatoes, cucumbers. It usually has onion, but we order it without onion because my wife doesn't like it. Cut up bell peppers and then a mountain of cheese on top. My wife also got veal liver. She's a huge fan of liver, and I don't mind it either. I like liver. But liver is definitely not a must in Serbia unless you're into it. Here's how I recommend eating your Cevapi. Just tear off a little bit of bread, spread a little bit of kaymak on it, and then grab a Cevapi. If you love these foods or are excited to try them, I'd really appreciate a like and subscribe, and I'll do my best to make sure I'm putting out quality content every week. You can see by the amount left on the plates, this place is only pretty good. We're headed to the second stop on our Belgrade food tour. We're in our home neighborhood of Senjak, headed up to one of our favorite restaurants, Merak. Merak is meant to be like a kafana. Most of the kafanas that are really well known in the city are super old, and Merak is not super old, but it's made to look that way and have that style. It has tons of regional and traditional dishes, and so one of the things I want to show you here is that while Serbian food has these specific foods that are national dishes, they're also very regional. So we're going to order some things that are Niški. Niš is a city in the south of Serbia, and it's known for like these spicy peppers. There's kind of 2 peppers that are really like all over the country. One of them is bell peppers, and there's bell peppers in everything in Serbian food. These other ones they just call hot peppers. And so when you see on a menu Niški something, it's usually the spicy version. It has these little green peppers in them. They're really delicious. And so I'm thinking the things I'm going to get are this Niški special. It's kind of like mixed cheeses and peppers. The peppers are fried with garlic and butter, and they're really awesome, and then all mixed together. It's great. The other thing is probably the Niški pleškavica, which they would say is like a Serbian hamburger, but you'll see it's kind of really different than a hamburger. It's like a really fancy hamburger patty, and the Niški version will have peppers mixed in with it. Let's go hit it. So Merak is a newer restaurant that's built to be like a kafana. If you happen to be out in Senjak, it's super awesome. But there are kafanas kind of all over the city, and you can just search it and find a decent kafana around you. They'll have decent food. And pretty much all the food on the menu should be very traditionally Serbian. If you're gonna get like one of the standard macro brew kind of things here in Serbia, this is the one I recommend, Zaječarsko. And a bunch of the other beers are pretty decent, and there are definitely craft beers as well. But as far as the mass-produced beer, Zaječarsko is my favorite. So this is Niški special. These little hot peppers grilled with garlic and oil is like super traditional. You'll find it anywhere you go. And the Niški special, they just cut them up and put them with a few different types of cheeses. It is so, so good, especially if the bread is great. And in general, I would definitely say you should try the bread. Some of the bread is absolutely drop dead fantastic, and some of it's just fine. So it's worth trying. And if you don't like it that much, just go try it somewhere else, because you will find some of the best bread you've ever had in your life. Especially if somewhere has a wood-fired oven inside, then you know the bread's gonna be good. So this is Serbian salad, or srpska salata. It's a lot like shopska, but you can see instead of the mountain of cheese, it has those cut up little hot peppers on top. It's a little more refreshing and definitely better for you. This is my favorite salad in Serbia.
Sausages?
Oh,
Wonderful.
super
Yeah,
good.
yeah, it's really
Thank
nice.
Mislio sam da je život Veti čaše rujna vina Prisak cura sa
So if you read about Serbian foods, the second one that's going to come up after Cevapi is pljeskavica. This is kind of a special pljeskavica because it has like a kajmak sauce on top of it. But in general, pljeskavica is going to come just like this. It's like a really big, high-quality hamburger patty with no bun or anything, and will often have stuff mixed in the patty. So like the burger fixings we would put on, like cheese or bacon or onions or whatever, they're probably going to be minced up with the meat and cooked inside the burger. If you get it in the right place, it's really, really fantastic. And as a general rule, you should definitely get it with either kajmak or ivar. Ivar is like this special sauce they make by like boiling and cooking and doing a bunch of different things with bell peppers. It's so wonderful. Definitely try ivar.
Adio bella Napoli Adio sole mio Adio ljubavi
And this is muchkalica. Muchkalica kind of reminds me of carne mexicana. It's kind of like a stew. Sometimes it's like beef or mixed meats. It's usually pork, and it's so, so good. It's interesting that on a menu in Serbia, if the menu just says meat, most often that meat is going to be pork, not beef. And the story I've heard is super interesting. It comes from the Ottoman Empire. It's like when the Ottoman Empire was here, they could come and tax anything they wanted from your property. But no good Muslim is ever gonna take your pork. So every Serbian becomes a pork farmer because you know they're never gonna take it. And then if it says meat, it's just gonna be pork. If you're gonna get Serbian food in the center, there's a place we recommend called Mihailo. It's really close to Republic Square, like right in the center of Belgrade. And if you wanna have vegetarian food, there's a thing I recommend called prebranac, and I'll show you how to do it. Mihailo, when you find it, is gonna be written in Cyrillic, and you can see it's a beautiful, really classy, cool place. The indoors is also beautiful, but sometimes it's smoky. As I said before, your options for vegetarian Serbian food are super limited. Here's what I recommend. Prebranac. It comes with sausages as well, so if you want it vegetarian, make sure you get it without the sausages. And the way to do it is get it with the spicy pepper, ljuti paprika. And then you cut it up and put it in it, pour the oil in as well. It's fantastic.
Mislio sam da je život, veti čaše rujna mi.
And my wife wanted to order this dish called sarma. If you see sarma on a menu, you absolutely have got to get it. It's another kind of mincemeat dish that's wrapped in cabbage and then cooked in like kind of a stew or something, I guess. It's so wonderful. It's a traditional winter dish, and so we're just a little too late in the year for it. Spring has come, and instead of sarma, my wife had to order stuffed bell peppers, which are also really wonderful. Punjene paprika. Hey, Serbian friends of the channel, what have I missed? What else should I try? Throw it in the comments, I'll definitely check it out. I hope you enjoyed this quick little food tour of Serbia. If you make your way here, you should eat all of these things that you possibly can. Definitely eat in a kafana at some point, and whatever you do not miss out on Ivar and Kajmak. If you're still here, I really appreciate your time, and maybe you want to check out one of the videos on screen.